Yeah, yeah. Light it up. Grab a drink, we bout to chop it up. Yeah, yeah. Chop it up, chop it up. We just vibing, never run. Real talk, no filter, no front. Laughing loud, that's how we run. Chop it up, chop it up. Best nights when the words don't stop. From the soul, yeah, we keep it a book. That's the vibe when we chop it up. Pull up, no plan, just a move. Kicks on the couch, we in the groove. Yeah. Deep combos at 2 a.m. Fix the world and we laugh again. No phone, just us and the vibe. Truth on the table, we keep it live. We just vibing, never rush. Real talk, no filter, no front. Rapping loud, that's how we roll. Chop it up. Best nights when the word don't stop. From the soul, yeah, we keep it above. That's the vibe when we chop it up. Yeah. One more story, one more round. Yeah. Ain't no better place to be found.
Hey, what's up? I'm Alex. I'm out here in Florida and here with my buddy, August Spool.
What up, y'all? Gus is Bull tuning in from good old Lehigh, Utah.
Is that necessary to show the guns immediately? You know what I mean?
There's no guns here. These are Relief Society arms. You see that?
I feel like the intro is maybe 5 seconds too long, you know?
Nah, hell no.
No? Yeah?
Hell no. Leave it, dog.
It's something that a lot of people are like, hey, that intro though. Like, well,
Yeah,
appreciate
dude.
it.
It's
Yeah.
that fire, man.
The only issue I have is, I have these crappy headsets, so it sounds like I'm listening to, when you listen to a car that has, the fender isn't tightened all the way, and it just kind of sounds like that's what it sounds like. So I gotta fix that. I'm like, this is tight, but you gotta fix that fender, bro.
Like someone put their car on vibrate.
Yeah. So what's up, man? How was your Sabbath day?
It was great, man. Went and got spiritually fed. Got my sanity for the week,
Man, I need to get to your level.
That's what people. I don't know. Like, I used to be a heavy bud smoker, drink a lot, all that stuff. But then I quit those things, and a lot of
Oh,
people were like, "Oh, you felt good, huh?" It had nothing to do with it. I stopped drinking because I can't afford to go to court like that as much as I did when I was drinking. And smoking bud, my body doesn't agree with bud anymore. I used to
oh,
bake with my brothers and my first cousins and all the time. And then one day I baked and I was a worthless piece of shit for 9 hours.
oh.
Nothing, like nothing, bro. My head was buried in my lap like I was trying to service myself.
Yeah, I think that period of your life, you transitioned from adolescence straight to adulthood. Your body
Yeah,
said, "Hey, no more."
exactly. So that's why I stopped those things, and then it just happened to align with, the religious faith that I'm a part of, and so yeah, every Sunday I go to church for my own sanity. I'm a very
Hmm.
simple-minded, uninvolved creature.
Yeah. Well,
So
you're better than me because
Sundays,
I believe in the gospel and I believe in all the precepts. I just choose not to go to church.
and that it doesn't change the fact that you're a good guy and that you're, awesome. Like Fata Mikey, I'm not alpha. Like you still got all of that.
Yeah.
To me, I don't feel like independence necessarily correlates with being a good person, but I
Yeah.
feel like at the end of the day, I feel like if you're not going for your own salvation, then you're not going for the right reason. Like
Yep. Yeah.
just go for yourself and let it turn you into a better person as far as a family man, as a friend, and all that other
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. But
Anyways,
they know if they call me for look, I'm not all about the lovey-dovey stuff, but if they call me for service, I'm there. I'm
oh
gonna
yeah,
do it. Yeah.
you know.
I think you're right.
When you talk about the word ofa doesn't just mean love. It's everything that encompasses love, like service and being there for your fellow man and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
So
What else is going on?
nothing, man. Just work, and more work. Dude, Utah's booming.
Hmm.
So many people are moving here, and I don't know if it's good for the state or if it's bad for the state. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it being as crowded as it is.
Yeah.
Like the Utah I grew up in, there was no median on the freeway. On
Right.
the I-15, there was no median. You
Nothing.
can
Yeah.
you can flip a bitch on some grass
Yeah.
across the freeway, turn
There's
back,
no
go the other
concrete
way.
boundary. Yeah. There's nothing
Yeah,
dividing. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, just that's pretty much it. Dealing with the boom here in Utah and everybody moving here and
Well, you live kind of down south in well, I consider south because I lived mostly up in like the Bountiful and the um West Valley area, but you're down in Lehigh, right?
yeah. I grew up in Provo, but I'm in Lehigh now.
Yeah. Is it? I haven't been there for years, so is it busy all the way down to Lehigh now?
It's busy all the way down to Santa Quin now, brother.
Some of my bitch.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, dude.
what the
You can
fuck?
catch during rush hour. You are bumper to bumper at 5 miles an hour, all the way to Santa.
Hey, just rename that whole corridor, that interstate. Rename it 405. Just call it 405.
That's what I'm either the 10 or 405, one or the
Yeah.
other. Just
Yeah.
yeah, it's getting hectic out here. I'm about
Hey,
to get up and move to Prescott, Idaho and shit, where there's one stoplight.
oh, I didn't even know there's a Prescott, Idaho.
Yeah, dude, it's right there on the border too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Once you pass the border going north. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I used to live in Twin Falls. Loved it there, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean for the delivery business go up to Rexburg a lot
Mm.
and to Idaho
Rexford.
Falls.
Good stuff, man. I love that area. It's just I fell in love with Florida. What can I say?
I I love where it can get cold.
I used to think that until until I came here.
I got one more year till I hit the big 4-0, so we'll see. We'll see if the big 4-0 changes my mind about the cold.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You're a busy guy still, so you know.
Busy-ish, you know. What
Mm.
about you? What's new in Florida?
The weather's starting to warm up here. And so the transition from cold weather to warm weather includes a lot of wind. So it's really been windy a lot lately. And so that's kind of your indicator that in a few weeks it's about to be bustling with travelers and tourists here coming to sit on Crab Island. Can't wait for you to come down and we'll take you out to Crab Island and chill on
Oh
the
yeah.
boat. Yeah. Yeah. So
The funniest thing to me about dirt is how many different types of soils you can get in the states.
mm, yeah, it's all
That's the
sandy
big
here. All
see.
sandy.
It's all sandy there. I can drop a stake somewhere like just right here by my house, and you can go 10 minutes in any direction, and you can run into boulders, you can run into clay, you can
Mm,
run into sand, and then you can run into good dirt.
yeah.
So that's the that's what trips me out about how different soils are.
Yeah.
You
It
ever
almost
dug in Arizona before?
Arizona. No, but I can imagine it's really arid and probably a lot of rocks.
You gotta soak. You're not allowed. Your bucket's not allowed to touch the ground until you soak it
For how long?
because it gets so hot down there that a uh, a bacteria develops in the dirt, and once you start digging and the dirt goes airborne, people get valley fever from the dirt from the bacteria that's in that dirt from breathing it in.
Dude, this sounds like a scene out of like Holes. Remember that movie?
Telling you that, yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy down there. Like if an inspector sees a hose running and there's no water truck nearby, then they'll come and look to cite you for it.
So they don't have any love for those hoes.
No hose, no love for the
Sorry.
hose.
I'll see
Uh-uh.
myself out. I don't know where that came from. I
Yeah,
think
no love
somebody.
for the hose, dude. But it's weird because down there it's like that, and then you go into like South and North Dakota where like everything's led with a ripper tooth before breaking the ground there. Like
Hmm.
you gotta rip through with the ripper tooth before you even hook on a bucket and go. So
Mm.
it was weird.
Decided to go get a haircut today.
You did?
Yeah, I got something they call a modern mullet. So it's kind of like a party in the front. I mean,
Eh.
business in the front, party in the back, still, you know. But I don't think it's gonna last. I'm not feeling it, you know.
Don't you dare say that. All right? Don't you dare say that. Mullet militia, baby.
They're gonna see our podcast here and they're like, "Oh, that's the mullet pod."
That's the mullet militia. Yeah, dog. Um, dude, how about that win over Canada, dude?
Man, it's been what's the last time we got a gold? 1980.
Yeah, 1987. It's been like 40 years or something. 35 years.
45 years, 46 years. It's been coming. We told them one of these days.
That's what's funny is like all I've been seeing the comebacks like for from the Canadians is like, oh, you guys get one win and you guys celebrate like this. And we're like, what? Well, yeah, because that's all you had.
Yeah, yeah,
You're not competing with us in any realm but hockey.
yep.
Maybe I've tried poutine. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of poutine. But yeah, dude, we got better cheese fries. We got better everything over here, Doug.
I've only heard of that. I don't even know what it is. What is it?
It's cheese curds and gravy on fries.
Is it fried or anything, or is it just draped over the fries?
Just draped over the fries.
That sounds like a terrible like texture, you know.
It's like when the UK when they have the pies and mash
Yeah.
and they put the vinegar and liquor on it. It
Oh,
just doesn't look appealing to me.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I like vinegar and what is it? Oil and vinegar. I like that, like the olive oil and
Yeah.
vinegar.
Malt vinegar and like oil
Yeah,
on, like on fries or you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I can do that. But mashed cheese and
Look,
beans on toast.
I hate to say it, but I think everybody's thinking it. Canada's taken for the Olympics. They've taken a lot of L's. You know, the whole curling, double touch thing.
That's
Man.
right.
Yeah, and then we took
Yeah.
ladies gold in hockey and men's gold in hockey.
Yeah, dude. Equal opportunists over here. We'll kick your ass in both sides, dog.
We keep it real and not be diversified. So
Ah,
the curling thing is awesome because I never cared about curling until all the drama.
yeah, me neither.
The
Because
one
who
guy,
cares about? I'm not saying I don't know. There's obviously a skill to it.
yeah,
You know, for it to make an Olympic level to the Olympics, it's got to have some skill to it, right? But just it's like badminton. I don't like why, you know. I'll go and
so
play it in the backyard.
hey, watch what you say about badminton. That's my game.
Hold on. Look.
No, just joking. I'm joking.
But it's like pickleball. Pickleball's cool.
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing against it. I just don't play it.
yeah.
But
It's a
if
big
USA had a pickleball team, I would cheer those sons of bitches on.
pickleball's big in Salt Lake, from what I hear.
Oh, dude. Hey. And
And and
the shady shit that goes on at pickleball, bro.
pickleball or Delta.
Pickleball, dude. Pickleball. Like
Oh,
this.
really?
It's crazy, dude. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And the crazy thing is, like, I've met some of the most solid individuals who don't partake in those types of things or ever are involved in those types of things. But like, I'm not saying that like this because I've seen it or no. It's just like usually you can hear about the ramp stuff
Yeah.
every now and then, but the pickleball stuff you'll hear and you'll see it on socials like crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like y'all can't just hold your own paddle. You got to hold someone else's husband's paddle. What's going on here? You know?
That's wild. Holding somebody else's paddle is wild.
Yeah.
I first heard about it during a TikTok. They were talking during the TikTok live. They were talking about I'll never let my husband go to play pickleball, and I was like, why? And they're like, you don't know what they do over there. I was like, it's an open game. What could be that crazy about it? And they were like, no, you have no idea. Like, oh, okay.
I'm
I guess I
telling you,
don't.
whenever you have anything with co-ed sports and no supervision,
Mm, over.
uh-uh, over.
Covert.
That's why you don't ever see it happening at the pickup games at the gym because it's just all dudes.
Oh yeah. And the co-ed ramp workers. Oh shoot.
Oh, see, shit.
Hey. Dang.
Yeah, dude. Well, other than that, dude, just been busy with that, and also there's a new shipment of kava that just hit Utah County, Provo
Mm.
area. It's laced with something, dude.
Oh really?
I'm not saying that I'm like the most tolerant kava drinker, but I can't handle it, dude.
What is it doing?
Like it gets you to the point where you're like almost like alcohol faded.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, like faded, dude. Like sometimes can't even make it home.
Oh, I wonder what they put in there. I mean, from what I heard and I've read, everything above the bulb or above the ground, you shouldn't be processing it. And I know for a while some islands were doing that, and they found out that it was poisonous and more toxic. So I don't know if that's the case, but
I don't think
mm.
that's it. I just think it was this feels like it's like 12-year-old kava.
Oh
Like
really?
it's been buried for a minute. That's the only, because it's just potent and it's not like one of those. Because if that was the case, if it was anything that was like, well, it would be more inconsistent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There would be some parts of the batch that's like really strong, some parts of the batch that's really, no. Every damn bag that's come out of this batch is too strong. It's too
Oh,
much.
so kava's like a fine wine. The more aged it is, it
Yeah, the
F's you
longer
up.
it's grown, the stronger it is.
Mm. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Your average, and for this is just from what I've seen, and I obviously don't quote me on it, but like your average plant that's dug up and sold is usually like 7 to 8 years old.
Mm.
But
Wow.
this feels like Tanaloa planted it himself, dude.
The problem is, once somebody tries to reschedule that because it's more potent, it might be a problem.
Yeah. Yep.
So
You
we've got,
want some of that fire? You go ahead and take yourself down there.
yeah, yeah. So when's the last time you lived in Hawaii?
Where?
Have you ever lived in Hawaii? Oh,
No. Always
you've
been a
always,
mountain man, brother.
you've always been a Ute.
Always been a mountain man. Cougar. Let's get that correct, buddy.
I
Let's get that correct right now.
don't know if you want to call yourself a cougar. It's...
Oh, but I am. Cougar Nation, baby.
Oh, I see where you're going now because you guys don't like the Utes. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing with me is it's not that I don't like the Utes. I always want both schools to do well, but when we play them, we have to beat them.
Right.
But yeah, I think Utah and BYU they've had the most underrated programs that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Utah's beaten Alabama before, you know what I mean? The last time
Yeah.
they played Bama, they beat them. BYU's beaten Texas, beaten some big name schools when they weren't conference, when they were still independent. So
Yeah.
yeah, dude,
Oh,
our basketball's there, dog.
really? How they doing this
Yeah,
year? It's still in the run?
yeah, I think we should still be in the run. I haven't kept up with it the last couple weeks, but we it's because we recruited that number one recruit in the country.
Hmm.
He played at Wasatch Academy down
Oh,
here in
really?
Utah, and then he's gonna be at BYU just for this season. Then he's gonna go to the NBA.
What?
Yeah,
Where's he
but
from?
he's bad. Your guess is as good as mine, dude. I just know he was at Wasatch Academy and now he's at BYU.
Palangi kid?
No, Uri Uri.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
he's unreal. He's hella bad.
wow.
And when he transferred, we had it like, you know, when in football, like in football, when somebody starts getting some high recruits and high talent, it's kind of like a snowball effect. Like
Right.
other kids are like, oh, he's going there. I want to go there. So when he committed and signed with Utah, we started getting transfers from like UConn, from Duke, NC. Like, so there's some big names over there, some good players over there.
Mm. So in the
Pretty.
basketball, college basketball, is it just like college football? What do they call it? The NIL or
Yeah, they
you
have
know?
NIL. So that kid got an NIL deal. BYU paid
Oh,
him.
okay.
Shit, with one of his NIL checks, he bought everybody in the basketball program new shoes and stuff.
Mm. Yeah, that was probably
Yeah,
a couple days of work right there.
yeah, dude. These NIL deals are stupid.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
Like
gonna.
kids,
I'm sure it's gonna eventually, pan out because it can't continue to do this. It's almost competing with the NFL.
yeah. So the crazy thing is, my boy's little brother, he transferred schools
Yeah.
because the school offered him an NIL, and what they did was they paid off his parents' mortgage, gave him like 300 grand pocket money and a new car.
Dude, a couple years ago, if you bought somebody lunch, you were busted, bro.
Yeah, now and so like, and the schools are just paid like everybody's buying everybody out here in Utah right now.
Yeah.
Like Lone Peak recruited the Pula twins, and I mean,
That's your
from
that's your
what I
family, right? The Pulus?
no
Oh
no
no,
Pula
Pula.
twins.
Oh, Pula.
I'm not exactly sure what nationality. I'm pretty sure like Samoan, Fijian or something.
Mm.
But they're bad. One of them is going to BYU, committed to BYU, signed with BYU. But they were at Timview. They ended up going to Lone Peak. Word was, and I don't, like I said, I'm not that close to the high school game, but
Right.
they were given money to transfer. That's what happened at Orem. The thing is, nobody can compete with Orem as far as NIL deals go because the main booster at Orem, is the owner of Vivint. He's an Orem alumni.
Really?
Yeah,
That's silly money right there.
that's stupid money.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard what's the old coach of BYU? His wife passed away. Lavelle
All of
Edwards.
L. Edwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seen Andy Reid was there.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah,
sad.
dude.
I know she's a big supporter of Kalani, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, it's funny, dude. It's like all of the old coaches are big supporters of Kalani. Maybe except for Bronco. I don't know about Bronco.
Hmm.
I'm not saying he's not. I've never heard any of it.
Bronco. Is that one of the old
Bron-
coaches?
Bronco Mendenhall. He was the one
Oh,
before Kalani.
okay. What's he up
He's
to
at
now?
Utah State now. He's at Utah State right now.
Oh,
He went to Virginia for a little while. Took some of his coaching staff over there. Now he's at Utah State. I know he's got the homies pops over there, Robert and I. He's got my homie over there, Dre Maliai, who played at BYU.
Robert Anai.
Yeah,
Where's he from?
he's from Hawaii.
Oh,
He
I
plays for the
wonder.
Patriots.
Oh, really?
Older cat,
Okay.
way older. I think he played in the '80s. I'm not.
I was actually baptized by a guy named Elder Anai, Matthew Anai, from Laie.
What year was that?
Oh, that was 1800s or something. I don't know. I don't know. 19. Let's see. It's 82. No. 81.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? Yeah, he's from Laie. Robert and Knight's from Laie.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. I lived
Yeah,
in
dude.
Hawaii for a little bit, but You know, yeah. When we were living, this is crazy, man. When we were living in the projects, my dad, uh, he made an extra room. We had 4 bedrooms, and he made an X. He took one of the 4 bedrooms, and he reserved it for the elders. So we had elders living with us, and there's 6 kids and our parents, 2 elders in the house, and he was one of the elders. Him and Elder Mosse, they were living with us. And one Saturday, he took me and baptized me. Yeah,
Where were you guys staying at that time?
Park Village.
Oh, so you guys were in.
Hmm.
You guys were in the ghetto.
We were trying to get out of there, you know. Yeah,
Oh yeah, boy.
yeah. But we used to visit almost every year. We can't come to the up to Salt Lake for the general conference.
Yeah.
And I remember some of our family from over there coming down to visit us in Salt Lake. I mean, LA, and um, they would all duck whenever they heard gunshots. And I was like, "Oh, you guys don't have that back in Salt Lake?" They're like, "No, that's not normal." They're like, "Oh, sorry." You hear that all the time.
Yeah. No, we're no, it's not. It's not a
Yeah,
normal thing, brother.
yeah. So,
Ah.
what else? I saw a lot of traffic about. There's some people complaining about the. Just recently, they did a travel, like a visa ban for the Tongans. Those who are.
Yeah. Travel
Yeah,
ban from Tonga.
yeah. It's a
I
it's
mean,
much
from
more
what I
complex than what people who are complaining about it talk about, but you know,
as far as what I've seen, Tonga refuses to work with the United States as far as providing more documentation for those who come, and because of a huge percentage of the Tongans that have come to the states have overstayed their visas,
yeah,
and so that's from what I've seen, it's refusing to cooperate with what the United States are demanding as far as allowing Tongan visas into the country.
yeah,
And that's all I've seen. I don't know too many specifics about it. Um, I'm Tongan. I love my culture. I love my people. But when you think of it from a government aspect of things, I would want as much documentation as possible on people who are coming into a country that I was running.
yeah.
You know
No,
what I mean?
I'm about it. A lot of people don't really bring out the information about that. That Tonga was one of 34 countries that were affected like that. They weren't the only. They weren't singled
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah.
yeah. And I think another thing to say about it, like I'm like you. I love my people. I love the culture, but I'm Jesus Christ first. I love our Lord and Savior first, and then I love my family, and then I love being American, and then a little bit down the line, I love the culture. So there's a echelon of um, you know priorities that I have, and I think
Yeah.
when we look at the importance of immigration, it's just it was for the longest time, and we both know there's been a lot of folks who overstayed their visa when they we love them, but they get in trouble, and so it creates a record of those
Yeah.
people, creates a bad name for those who are allowing them to come here from the Tongan continent.
You think about the amount of Tongans that have been deported back.
Yeah,
This just from I'll just say from Salt Lake City and from Utah alone. Like as a president, I would be like, sorry, the statistic sucks as far as you guys coming into this country.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And
yeah,
a lot of people think, well, people should have a right to travel to wherever they need to seek asylum and stuff like that. Oh, that's fine, Danny. You just got to do it correctly.
right, right,
You know what I mean? When you look at the amount of money spent, um, like with those who illegal immigrants who are in prison here in this country, it's like $190 billion a year we spend to imprison them.
Right.
And those are all violent offenders as far as like drugs and you know sexual assault crimes, stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's one of those
180 billion dollars.
a lot, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's one of those things that it seems like other countries they want us to be this really like a benevolent, immigration uh, policy keepers in America, but they will not do the same thing. I mean, if you go to Thailand, you're not supposed to be there. Say, get the heck out of here,
I
man.
can't get across the southern border if I don't have a passport.
Nope,
I can't. I can't go into Canada without a passport.
nope.
You're not allowed to.
Yeah. So
Everybody has immigration laws. That's what I'm not understanding. And I get it, like people's families are being affected. I mean, that is unfortunate. I think what did they say? The statistic right now, or the percentage right now, 87% of deportations have been criminals,
yeah,
and the 13% were just individuals who were illegally here that were just happened to be with them.
yeah. But I give it up to a lot of the immigrants that realized, hey, we want a chance to come back again, and they took the deal. They took the money.
Yeah,
They said, hey, at least I'll have a chance to come back and apply for asylum or apply for
yeah.
some type of naturalization. I mean, that just tells you right there that there are a lot of folks who came here illegally who knows, hey, we love it here. We want to do it the right way. So
Well, like, so all I'm going off of is what you can find on Google
hmm
and hearsay, right?
right.
But what I have witnessed was we were raided. We were raided by ICE. Our site was.
Okay.
There was a total of 19 undocumented
Ooh.
people on site,
Oof.
and everybody was taken into a trailer, like a Connex, that was turned into an office, and 17 were released back out.
Mm.
Two of them were deported. One of them, they were on trial. They were awaiting trial for a grape charge,
Ooh.
for a sexual assault charge, and then the other one was a actual sex offender who wasn't registered.
Mm.
So they just deported those two. The other 19 or the other 17, they were able to provide not documentation, but identification from their home country. And when they ran their names, they didn't have any criminal record.
Oh.
And so they I guess what was told to them by the lieutenant, he was fluent in Spanish, the Palangi guy. He told them, "We're just rounding up criminals right now, but we will make our rounds back. And by then, your stuff should be at least processed.
Yeah.
At least."
Mm.
You know what I mean? And so, I mean, I feel like that's a lot of grace, dude.
A lot. Yeah.
That's a
But no
lot
one
of grace.
no one talks about that part of it.
The country in which we hail has immigration laws.
It's a wild concept, huh?
Yeah. Like Tonga has immigration laws.
Yeah.
You have to have the proper paperwork to live there.
Yep.
It's a third that you got to dig your dinner up over there, dude.
Yeah.
They have it.
I think even Captain Cook recorded in his logs when he got there. I don't know if it was a king or whoever was in charge said 3 days. You got 3 days and you got to leave. That's a form of immigration, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's an insane thing to me. It's insane just thinking about it. Like, really,
Right.
everybody's getting on America's ass about immigration. Everybody, dude. Australia has more strict immigration laws than the U.S. does.
It's true. Yeah. You plan on traveling anytime soon?
Dude, I don't get on airplanes, brother.
I didn't know
I
that.
might have to get on one to go to my brother's wedding in Hawaii.
Mm.
Either that or they'll send them to me.
Wow.
Dude, I can't fly, dude. If I was meant to fly, I think God would have gave me wings.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know what I
crazy
mean?
that's a crazy statement there, brother.
No, God gave me legs to press the gas pedal in a car to zoom over to where I need to go.
Yeah, yeah. So your last name is Pulu, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen those two brothers that are going around doing the street fight thing and the street fight like tournament, and they're like beating everybody up? Yeah, at the very end, they actually end up fighting each other, and they're like, "Hey, never mind, man. You win, bro." Yeah, I was looking it up just now, but oh no, that's not him. Helu. Yeah, they're two brothers named something. Last name is Pulu. Maybe I'll find it for the next time, but I thought
Maybe
maybe
it's the
they're.
Samoan.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe it's the
Yeah,
Samoan polo.
I
Yeah,
didn't
we're
know there
not
was two
violent,
brothers.
dude.
I don't know about that. Yeah, yeah.
No, we're not. We're not, dude. We're Christ lovers and children in faith.
You want to know why people? I'm gonna tell you why a lot of the owners and the supervisors like you. And I don't know them, but I'm gonna just tell you. I'm guessing here, right? I'm guessing when they first see you, they're like, "Oh my gosh, this guy is gonna kill us." And then you go
That's
up to
such.
them, and you have like this really kind and gentle and like articulating voice, and they're like, "Thank you so much. I'm gonna treat this guy like the best guy in the world, so he never kills me." So
That's
there you
such a
go.
dude. You know what's funny is like I'm told that I'm intimidating.
There you go. Yeah.
That's just a nice way to say that I'm freaking ugly, dude.
No, no. You're like the 10-foot giant that comes in. Everybody like, oh, don't laugh anymore. We don't want to offend this guy. Keep quiet. Don't look at him. He's standing right there. Yeah.
Uh it's no. I think that well, here the one thing is I'll never bullshit anybody.
Oh yeah. For
It
real.
doesn't get you anywhere. You know what I mean? If I want to tell somebody something, I'll put a little grace in telling them whatever it is, even if it comes to having to let somebody go. You gotta at least throw something in to help them understand why it's happening. You know what I
Mm.
mean? But if it comes to disrespect, sorry, Doug, we gotta address that in different ways. You know?
Yeah. You got a lot of polys working in your area.
In the area, yeah, not for the company that I work for.
Mm.
Mikos, Balangis, and then a couple of polys. Because they just barely, like I said, like we're just barely building the Utah division right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Because I'm gonna be honest. I'm an operator through and through, but I'll get out with the shovel if I have to. But you know.
we got some cab jockeys on site, and it's annoying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It depends. You like on my cruise, I maintain like walkie talkies and make sure that everybody can communicate, even when because I would like my guys to keep the cab closed, especially if it's because they're nice and clean, brand new cab. So like if they're gonna have the AC on or the heater on, utilize that stuff and then communicate through the radio. But if they
yeah,
feel more comfortable opening up the cab, I'm fine with that too.
I've been told by some people that because I close the cab, dude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use the heater or AC or whatever I need to use.
why not?
But I've heard some people say that it makes them feel claustrophobic.
What?
I don't know. That's just what they said. I'm like, I don't see it.
You work in a cab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I gotta leave it open because I feel like I'm trapped. Like, stop trying to be deep, dude.
Yeah.
You work in blue collar industry. You're not that deep.
Yeah, and another thing is, um, the electronics and stuff in there. I want to keep it clean, and that dust gets here. We have a lot of sand and a lot of dusty sand, and it gets in
That'll
electronics and it
ruin the
sucks.
radio, the
Yeah,
Bluetooth capabilities, all that
yeah.
stuff.
And I can listen to my music and podcast better when I have the cab closed. So, you know,
Same here. If one of the boys call me, dude, I'm operating. I just chop it up with them while I'm operating.
there you go. Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah,
you guys
dude.
run radios, though.
Yeah, we run radios.
Well, I've seen crews that don't run radios, and I thought to myself, that's wild, man.
It's so
2025.
hectic.
Yeah.
It's so hectic, dude.
Hello.
Hold on one second.
Little intermission. Let me pop up something here on Nothing interesting. While we wait for Mr. Augustus Bull to come back, see if I can play something for you guys. Don't ever.
They booed our national anthem, so I had to come out and teach those maple syrup eating f***s a lesson. Canada, we own you, lil bro.
I don't think that's true. I think somebody did a voiceover on that one.
For those of you thinking of moving here, before you buy that one-way ticket and cannot go back and bring all of your baggage here to Hawaii, let me tell you some of the things that no one else talks about, the dirty and some good about Hawaii. When I was making this list, I was surprised at how easy it was to make the list, how many things I come up with. I couldn't even get it all on the list, but let's start running through it. One thing is, travel sucks from Hawaii. Traveling to Hawaii and getting here as a tourist and as a vacationer might be a great thing, but trying to leave. So to give you some context, it's right around spring break right now. It's actually February, and I was looking to buy tickets for March. There are no more tickets. I was gonna go to Japan for my first time. The airlines are out of tickets. Also, it's expensive. For my family of 4, it would have been almost $9,000 just to travel. So I said, you know what? I'll look at other spots on the mainland or other countries, all expensive. Leaving from Hawaii to get to Orlando, expensive. Leaving from Hawaii to go to DC, expensive. Everywhere you go, it's going to be expensive because you're adding like an additional leg just to get to San Francisco or Dallas or whatever, and then get to wherever you need to go. It's expensive here, the flights are long, and sometimes there can just be fewer travel options leaving from Honolulu International Airport. A lot of local
Let's see, what do we got here? Frankly, I've been thinking about you and at what's Morp?
It's prom backwards.
Oh.
So the girl asked the guy. My nephew right here just got asked.
Did you say yes?
Did you say yes? Well, you have to respond in the same, like, get a poster and take candy and.
Oh, so you know what you're supposed to do? Take that to a place where you can copy all of that. Put your name on it and utilize her artistic talent.
No, somebody, hey, tell your homies don't knock on my damn door like they're the fucking police either. I thought it was 5-0, dude. I put one in the chamber and the shotgun in the freaking closet.
It's dangerous, man.
Knocking on my damn door that aggressively at night, dog.
Some people like living on the edge, man.
Me, I just live fair. I play fair.
I doubt that.
When somebody robs my house, I'm not gonna try to make an assumption. I'm gonna go at it as if he has a firearm. And I'm gonna install some ventilation.
Yeah, I think especially here in Florida, I don't know if you know much of the laws here in Florida, but it's a stand your ground state. So if somebody comes with you with a car or aggressively,
That's Utah as well. Utah's a stand your ground state too. 2
to the center mass and 1 to the dome. That's just So
anyway, yeah.
And then I think it's smart for the general populace to, exercise a ideology of everyone you approach may be lethal with a weapon, and they might have a weapon on you. So just be respectful to everyone.
Always give respect. Because in this day and age, nobody's playing fair.
Yeah.
It's not that day and age where like, hey, I take it outside. Scrap, squash it. That's not it anymore.
No, they want you to go to talk to the therapist and have them validate your feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
it's a prolonged procedure. There's no real answer, so yeah. good for him. The prom, huh?
And Morp.
Yeah. Was she
Yeah.
she talabo? That's a real question right there.
She's a pretty girl.
Okay. All right.
They're Modi. She's Modi.
Oh, really?
Her parents are. Her parents. I think she's the only one in the kids that was born here.
Hmm.
But the parents they're from Lucila. Her
Oh, yeah?
dad's her dad's a convert. He's the second counselor or first counselor in our bishopric.
Oh, wow.
Brother Nelson. Hella cool.
Nelson. That's cool, man.
I love the convert. I love the aspect from a convert. Because that took more faith than my path. I was
Yeah.
born into it, raised into it. Converts had a whole different way of thinking, and then they just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They basically threw away everything they knew and accepting
Yeah.
something brand new, and they
Yep.
believe in it. And a lot of those guys are much more like staunch protectors of the gospel.
Oh yeah, way more faithful than myself, and I was born into it.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
I've ever known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We got to figure out a way to say yes.
Yeah.
Got to figure out some kind of clever pun with some candy or some. Ooh, Dolly, we should do it with Tim Tams.
Yeah.
Do something that has to do with Tim Tams.
Tim Tams. Maybe make like write out the word yes with Tim Tams.
You fill this back up with water. I'll be right back.
Yo.
You fill this back up with water. I'll be right back.
Yo. Let's see what we got.
Why is this?
One of the coolest things about Mug Sticks is you can put a board in here. You could build a little plans table or a cutting bench for boards or whatever. Another cool thing, you climb right up the wall.
That's pretty interesting.
Check them out on studsticks.com. One of the coolest things about Mug Sticks is you can put a board in here. You could build a little plans table or a cutting bench for boards or whatever. Another cool thing, you climb right up the wall. Check them out on studsticks.com. One of the coolest things about Mug Sticks is you can put a board in. Oh!
I lost it.
Did you get that on camera?
Oh!
I lost it.
Did you get that on camera?
He killed that. See what else we got. Built from scratch. Sweet. Tonger.
Okay guys, we finished from the handicraft, the women's handicraft store, and we're walking over to the market again, having one more look before we...
Today,
Oh, he's
I'm
back.
cruising with them.
My bad.
You're good, dude.
You good to go?
Yeah, I was telling him to do something with Tim Tams because they're from New Zealand.
That's true. Good idea.
Land of the long white cloud bird.
You have some spare sheetrock there. Get like a construction piece size, and then just put some Tim Tams on it. Glue it up. There you go. Yeah. here I am giving advice when I did nothing like that when I was growing up. So
Dude, I was asked to all the dances I went to.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I didn't ask because I was like, ma,
you're
hella ma.
you're sought after, huh?
No, 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 no. I think I was a charity case. You know, when girls see like, oh,
You know, I graduated from high school early. I was 16, but I started going to the young adult dances early because, you know, I wasn't technically youth anymore because I graduated, but
yeah.
and my dad didn't like the idea that I was going around a lot of these older folks, so he got me this one time. He got me a suit with the like the old tuxedos with the yellow ruffles, you know, and the polyester. I was like, dang, thanks, Dad. Yeah, everybody else is in casual clothes, and I'm like looking like Napoleon Dynamite. Ah,
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was about to say Napoleon.
yeah.
Ooh. What do you think this about the mental state of our men in this day and age?
I think there's a big issue with you know, the area of psychology, psychiatric medicine, so to speak, or even like psychiatrists and therapists. It's even, let's be honest, by definition, it's a flawed medical practice because it's just based off of one person's idea based off of what they've learned in general, you know. And there's a lot of folks, like there's a guy named Andrew Wilson who's here on he's all over YouTube, but he shares that same idea that you could probably get the best therapy by talking to someone you know, a family member, a close family member, better than any stranger that you know. So
In my opinion, that's why they have the term the boys. Talk to the boys.
Yeah.
I've been blessed to be born into a family with a lot of brothers, all brothers. So if ever I do have any type of issue, I'll call one of them. Be like, dude, what do you think about this?
Yeah. You know, and there's something to be said about especially you guys, you know, because we know about guys, but some of the things that empower men a lot is just having a friend that you can insult to their face and they can insult you right back. That is the most confident building thing in the world, you know?
Yeah.
And there's no amount of like therapy that's gonna match that
match that, dude.
Yeah. You know? Because
like, have you seen that video where those guys, all those friends, are gaming? And one of the friends is like, hey, if I ever had a problem and I came to you, like, would you support me? And all of them were like, no. Hell no. And he's like, can't wait to, he's like, whatever you're going through, I hope it sucks. And then the next one's like, I can't wait for you to reach out to me so I can ignore you. and then it gets worse and worse. One of the homies is like, I can't wait to go to your funeral knowing that I could have changed the outcome. And like, everybody's just cracking up. But that's the way us boys like chop it up, right? That's how we laugh and have fun. Like, we'll go below the belt. Like, I don't know why you talking about me with your diabetic ass. Yeah. Like,
it's an indicator when two people meet. It's an indicator that the first thing out of their mouth is an insult. That those guys are tight.
Hella close, yeah.
Yeah. You know, the first time you see somebody like, look at this fat ass. You know, and the other guy's like, oh yeah, you still haven't graduated from high school yet? Like, are you guys friends?
I know you're not talking to me, you dumb shit.
I know, right? But it seems like those guys have.
All right.
It seems like those guys have a better grasp on, or at least they have a person that they can really turn to if they really need something, you know?
I think that's also an indicator that their friendship was earned.
Yes.
Their friendship was built.
Yeah.
Like I talk to my boy over here and even my younger son. I talk to them about it all the time. Like, how do you build your friendships nowadays? Because I remember only having to collect 7 digits from a girl. I remember never having to call somebody and say, "Hey, where you at?" Because it was all landline. You know what number you're calling. You know where they're at. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when all the boys met up somewhere, like, "Hey, wait there for me," they had to wait 30 to 45 minutes for you to get there, and
Right.
then we can all go to the mall or go to wherever we're going. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But like those so-called adventures built so many lifelong friendships. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had a soldier once that he had a difficult time taking like any type of insult like that because he saw a lot of people doing it. So he had these thick eyebrows, and I remember we were doing like a breakfast, a platoon breakfast, and somebody was talking about his eyebrows, and he jumped over the table and he was just trying to like fight. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Like, he's talking about my eyebrows. I was like, yeah, it's like a friendly insult. Like, I have no idea what that is. I was like, I call it the volley. It's like he's volleying over an insult. So you have to volley or spike back an insult back to him. You know. So
I
and
think
he
that's the
learned,
way that friendships work, dude.
yeah. And once he learned how to do that, and everybody's like, oh man, this guy is. And he was actually pretty good at insulting because he'd been holding it in for so long.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think as far as the boys go, yeah. If you just sit and just kiss your homie's ass, like that's not your homie.
yeah, that's your girlfriend.
If yeah, 100%. Like you want
Yeah.
to fuck that person, but when you approach the boys and you're like, "What are you doing, you fucking dinosaur? You fucking fossil!" Like
Yeah.
those are terms of endearment when you're really like when you're with the boys, like your boys.
Right. Man. And it's almost like when you do that, it feels like you're recharging. If you haven't done that for a while, like, yes, finally I can recharge with some good guys, you know?
Hell yeah.
So, yeah. I think there needs to be more of that type of therapy, you know?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And I think it needs to be encouraged more.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
like my son's gonna grow up and he's gonna tell his friends things that he's never gonna tell me or talk to me about. You know what I mean? And when he does those things, like I have to trust that I raised him to make the right type of friends, to keep the
Right.
right type of company. So if I can trust the way that I did that with his upbringing, and I have faith that he'll pick the right friends. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And those right friends will guide him in whichever way he needs to go.
Yeah. Before I left the army a couple years ago, I did a video, and in the video I was talking about when you're in a tight group, especially when you're deployed or even like you guys work on a job site. I told them, when things go really well, you really build this cohesion of a team, right? But
Yeah.
with the same group, when things go really bad, you build a cohesion of a family, and you almost feel closer to those guys. And it's a
Yeah.
hard thing for some people to explain who've never experienced that, but that's big, man.
Like if all you have are pleasant conversation or good times, like how do you gauge that? If you've never had the valleys and the ruts and the hard conversations.
How do you know when the person's being real with you,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And the ones who I consider my friends are the ones who are like, hey dumbass, you're putting on the weight again.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Because they saw me have to go to the hospital and then have to work my way down and what it took me to get to where I am now, and I'm still pretty big. I'm still trying to lose more weight. They saw what it took for me to get here. So a real homie's gonna tell you, stop fucking eating all that shit, dude.
Mm.
Instead of slay queen.
What the heck?
Dude, hey, I proved it wrong, dude. One of the girls who always said body positivity. Body positivity. I told her that she looked like Lizzo and she got insulted.
Oh, I thought it was body positivity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so what happened to her being beautiful? You're insulted by me calling you saying you look like her?
So you're
That's,
saying she's not beautiful?
yeah. What are you trying to say here?
Right? Yeah. Yeah, you know, I don't know if you saw that message that I put out there. On Tuesday, we're going to have,
DJ
Papa's
Ma.
going to be on it. Yeah, he'll be on here. We'll just chop it up with him a little bit. But if you have anybody else you think you might want to jump up, we just schedule them. You could just schedule them yourself and bring them on,
What are we looking for? We're looking for like
Just anybody that you could chop it up with them. If you chop it up with them, kind of like how we were talking as buddies, they'll
yeah.
probably be great to come up and have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I can think. I mean, I don't know as many famous people as you,
I don't know what you're talking about.
but I know
Yeah.
like I
You
can
know
reach out.
half of the NFL players. What are you talking about?
I don't know them. I know of them.
Aren't you related to a bunch of them?
What?
Oh, I just thought
That's
the
such a
DNA.
racist statement.
It's a DNA-ish statement,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can there's I mean, obviously I live in Utah, so I know like the Utah folks. Um I reached out to a couple of people I think we could benefit from good convo with.
Yeah.
We could really chop it up with.
Yeah.
They have different points of view, they have different aspects on the world, what's going on right now, you know, stuff like that. I don't think, yeah. Didn't you say you guys had Samuels before I jumped on?
Yeah, it's like episode 2. Episode 2 was Samuel's. He was on here, and a couple of his songs, about 3 of his songs on his new album that's coming out in June, I wrote for him. So pretty happy about that. And, yeah.
Oh, God. You are the famous person. That's what's going on.
No ways, man. I'm just another little bubblegum. Yeah.
You know, small bobs, bro.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we're actually going to go down and, celebrate with him his release. I think it's in Fiji and then Sydney and then head back. So, it's in June. Fiji.
There's a huge community of Fijians here in Utah now too, right?
Oh, really?
Like huge.
Yeah.
They have a Fijian ward out here now.
Huh. My grandfather on my mom's side, his mom was a Fijian. Her name was Asena. She was from
Okay.
she's from that one Fijian group that have a lot of Tongans there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of the Fijians that are here. A lot of them went to Liahona, like their parents
Yeah.
were heavily influenced with like the Tongan people they lived around. They sent their kids to Tonga to go to Liahona.
Yeah, the Damunis.
Yeah, the Damunis are down here.
Yeah.
JD, JD's at BYU. Wanga's at Utah State. Yeah, Utah State. And then all the younger guys like Simoni and Imoshi and them, they all live here. I mean, I mix with those guys a lot. Well, not so much anymore because I've slowed down and grew up a little bit, obviously. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Man. I was going to ask you a question about the Fijians, but that's good to know, man.
You know what the funniest thing is that happened with the Fijian over here?
Uh-huh.
So my dad was a professional boxer. He won the Commonwealth Games when he was 17.
Oh, wow.
And so he came here. That's how he got here to America. He got a visa to come box here in America. But he boxed around the South Pacific a lot. And so one of the main places he boxed was in Fiji. So I was selling kava back in like 07. And a Fijian guy came to my house to buy kava. And this guy was like, we're just talking, got his name, he got my name, and he's like, wait, Puru, there was a boxer that came out of Tonga. His name is Shinepu. And I go, oh, yeah. that guy was good boxer. And he's like, yeah. He goes, best boxer to ever come out of Tonga. And I was like, you think so? He goes, yes. I watched him box. I was on my dad's shoulders when I watched his fight against, I forget who it was. It was Natumu or one of the main heavyweight boxers in Fiji. But we go talking, and then at the end, he stops and he goes, very sad he passed away. And I was like, and this was in '07. So I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, it's very sad that him and his brother Tony Pulu, because they both boxed in Fiji. It's very sad that they passed away. And I was like, who said they passed away? He said, everybody in Fiji says they passed away. And I was like, he's downstairs. He's just sleeping because he fought Kabar last night. And he's like, you're lying. And I was like, no. And in our living room we have this big box of photo albums, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, maybe I pulled it out, and I showed him a picture from my dad was boxing. And I go, this Shone Polo? And he goes, yeah. So I went and I woke my dad up. I was like, hey, there's a Fijian guy who wants to talk to you. My dad came upstairs, and he was freaking out, dude. He started sending messages to his cousin, Shone Polo's alive. He's in Provo, Utah.
I found him.
Damn. Then he took a picture with my dad and left. And then, like a year later, I went and mixed at one of the Fijian guys' house. And on his wall was a picture of my dad, my dad's brother, and the Fijian guy who just so happens to be the owner of the house's grandpa.
Right.
And I was like, where'd you get this picture? And he goes, oh, that's my grandpa. And those are the two best boxers to come out of Tonga. Obviously, just their opinion. There's been so many boxers to come out of Tonga.
Right.
But they're like, he goes, why? How do you know them? And I was like, that's my dad. That's my dad's older brother.
Oh,
He was like, they're all tripping. Because, because just like the kids that come from Tonga, when they hear about like local artists that are here in Utah, like Josh Wawa, Shane Toki and stuff, and they meet them, like they're starstruck. You know what I mean? And we were like, when we see them, I'm related to Josh Wawa, and I know Shane Toki, but it's not that I'm not saying they're famous. It's just an eye opener to how well they're known, because you see them a lot, so you don't really
you knew them when they weren't. You knew them when they weren't famous. So.
Yeah, so it's hard to gauge their fame. You know what I mean? And then you look at it from like the outside, dude. Shane Toki and Josh Wawa have had top hits in Nusila that stayed on like the top 5 for like months at a time. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, it was one of those things where my dad was like, he's crazy. I was like, no, he's not. You're famous when you were younger in that realm, and that's how he knew you.
Yeah, Pam likes a lot of Shone Toki's music.
Yeah, he's a good artist. Shone Toki's a really good artist. He went to school for music as well.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen this this TikTok. I saw it once, but there's a Tongan guy who's kind of disparages, the whole idea of the existence of PCC, and I think he feels like it does something negative to the culture, because I believe he thinks they're taking advantage of the culture, but it's extreme opposite ideology from what some people feel like it's a benefit. It brought them pays for a lot of their schooling, and so I don't know if you heard about that, but I guess
I have, and I've spoken to individuals too who are against PCC altogether.
Yeah,
but in my head, I'm like, then go build your own PCC.
Right.
If you want it to be Polynesian owned and Polynesian controlled, go build one for yourself.
And there are other places there, but they make a lot of money, but they're not giving it back to. There's no real benefit, to the.
Yeah, a lot of the kids that work there are students at BYUH, and
excuse me.
I mean, at the end of the day, I see more benefits than. I see more pros than cons, as far as it's concerned. So I don't know.
Well, it's attached to a lot of the negative connotation of the LDS Church. So, you know, that was kind of like the culminating idea he was trying to support, is that this weird, you know, religion is what's you know, why it's so bad.
What?
Yeah, but you know, online, if you go on YouTube, there's a lot of like there's a lot of anti-Mormon. You know, there's a whole area of YouTube and TikTok that's all about anti-Mormonism, so anti-LDS.
And what? So, like, if there is anybody that stumbles across this pod, and you're part of that community, I want you guys to know one thing: we don't think of you guys. We never think of you guys. So the fact that you guys think of us a lot, it's very flattering. But yeah, we're just on. I feel like by concentrating so much on something you hate, you're gonna turn that into your identity.
Yeah,
And you're just gonna walk around with hate, and that's it. Like, there are a lot of things I don't disagree with in this world. There's a lot of things that I disagree with in this world, as far as like even with organized religion and stuff like that. There's some things I don't agree with, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here for hours upon hours online saying, "No, but you guys did this back in this day. On this day, you guys were racist, and you guys had." Yeah, okay. Whatever I'm talking about, or what I hear now, or don't believe now, it's like it brings me peace. So
yeah,
I may be simple-minded and unevolved, so what some people tell me, but that's just it's one of those things I got to live with, and I'm fine living with it. I don't lose any sleep.
right. He's like, "Hey, son, how you doing? How can I help you?" Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. You can have extra ice cream. Yeah, extra. Yeah, you want another banana split? Have him make it for you. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants ice cream.
Oh, for real? I
Huh?
was just messing around.
Okay.
Yeah. When he grows up and he gets his first job, let's send him a bill for those few minutes he interrupted.
I'm telling you, dude. You know what's funny is it's like my youngest grandson, this fool. I'll be on the phone. I'll be on FaceTime with my brother, and I'm like cooking or something, right? Or I'm washing dishes or something. And the whole time he's like, "Papa, Papa, Papa," and I'm just like trying to concentrate, and Papa, and then finally I'm like, "What?" And he'll go, "Hi," and then just walk away. I'm like, "You fucking asshole."
Wow. Wonder where he gets it from.
I don't know. Not from me. Not from his God-fearing grandfather. I can tell you
Yeah.
that.
But, you know, back to the Exmo thing. I'm kind of like you. You know, I'll pull up to like a TikTok or a YouTube video, and it's somebody who's just going in on the LDS Church. You know, and I'm watching it, and then my mind automatically says, "Did I put in gas into my truck? Huh? What's the next video?" You know, it's like that's how important it is to me. You know.
Yeah. To me, I see a lot of LDS members making content contradicting a lot of these posts that these like XMO or XLDS members are posting.
Mm.
And for me, I'm like, I feel like you guys are doing a disservice to the church.
Yeah.
Because now you're letting them take up as much space as you're taking up in their head.
Right. Yeah. You know, and you got to see that, you know, the LDS Church is probably one of the most probably social media attacked religions or organizations, you know, and it's accepted. You know, a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, those guys are demons or demonic or whatever," you know.
Yeah.
And they use those words, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's okay," you know. It's so I don't know.
And the funniest thing with that I hear is, "Oh, you're not a Christian."
Yep.
Then they think that I'm going to be like, "What are you talking about? I am a Christian." Dude, every time they're like, "You're not a Christian." Okay? What the fuck? You wanted
Yeah.
me to care about your opinion?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever watched.
Oh,
Recently, there was a movie called F1 with what's his name? It's a famous actor. I forget his name. Hey. Anyway, this famous actor. Dang, I gotta remember his name. He was in Ocean's 11. One of the main actors is Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11 was Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. So Brad Pitt is a older guy who's playing this race car driver for F1, right? And so,
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
have you watched that movie?
I haven't watched it, but I've seen
Yeah.
previews of it.
So when he first goes into F1, the media is always tough with these guys. So he gets up there, and one English media, like a reporter, starts going in on him. He's like, "Yeah, I heard you have a bad gambling habit, and you lost like millions over there." And Brad Pitt, his character goes, "Yup." And he goes, "And I heard about this and that, like you crashed." He's like, "Yup." He's like, "Do you think that's gonna affect you?" Like, "Nope." And he leaves. It's almost like you push all the wind out of their sails when you do stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And what's funny is like when they said that, I could see the frustration in their eyes that they weren't getting a rise out of me.
Right.
And like at that point, it's like, so do you really believe that I'm not a Christian, or do you just say that because you want to like get a reaction? And like, what is it? At the end of the day, I can't tell you what's true, what's not true. What I can only tell you this: when I say my prayers, I do my scripture reading. I continue to be a man of service. Help those who are in need. Don't judge other people. Stuff like that. Just things along what I've been taught in the LDS religion my whole life. As long as I align myself with that every day, I'm a happier person. I'm a better person. I don't go out breaking laws. Like I don't go out assaulting people, stuff like that. I'm more at peace, and so that's all I can say. That's all I can testify. I can't.
Right.
You got to experience it for yourself you know what I mean. And whatever in this world brings you peace, dude, more power to you.
Do that.
Whatever makes you a better person, do it.
Yeah. Look, if you couldn't stand the LDS Church and you found something else that'll make you a better person, go do that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you keep talking about the LDS Church, you're not being a good person. You're just spending time trying to make a lot of people look terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that person who was like, "Well, you're not a Christian." I was like, "Okay. What do you Oh, did you want me to swear at you or something?"
Yeah. Gosh dang you.
Well, damn you, man. How could you say that about me? I am.
Yeah.
As if I'm looking for his moral compass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you use the word, or did you grow up with the word molded?
Hella. Molded.
A lot of people don't know about that word, but that's part of my upbringing. Molded.
My grandson say it.
Yeah.
Because
Like
I
if
always
you-
say it around him.
Did you fuck him out? Oh, this guy's molded.
There you go. Hella molded. You gotta say it. You gotta dig into him with it. You're freaking molded, dude. You got molded.
The worst is when everyone's quiet and something happens and you're like, I hope they didn't say it, and you go, molded.
You just get really close and you're like, dude, you're fucking molded, dude. You're molded, man.
And you're like this. Dang, she saw me.
Yeah. The walk of shame after. Molded.
Terrible. Well, like I said, on Tuesday we got DJ Mops. If you guys have anybody you guys want to bring up on Monday and Wednesday, but I think probably Sunday to Wednesday is going to be good for us. We're just starting, but we'll get into a good rhythm.
I think Sunday to Wednesday is perfect, if I'm being honest.
Yep. Because then you can fight God all you want on the weekend.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. Sheesh.
I feel like that that Putu Faikava kind of told you, hey, every weekend I'm going to look for some kavas at a Putu because that's the way to do it.
It's so like there's a dynamic to conversation at the Faikava at the Putu that there are certain laws and rules and regulations that are unwritten that you have to abide by as far as conversation goes.
Yeah,
Because you're at a Putu. And loud laughter and music is utapu. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, and some of the fuck up the Mikey stuff probably is a no-no.
Yeah, nope. So like when talking is like a lot of like reminiscing talk and then kind of like a therapy talk type session because if there's one of the loved ones in the circle, like, hey, you need to understand this. Once the putu's done and all the noise is gone, all the people are gone, the quiet is deafening. Like the silence after the calm after the storm is going to be insane. And
Yeah.
you're going to feel it more when no one's around than right now when everybody's here. You know?
Mm.
So you have those conversations. But when you go to a regular faikava, it's like, you know what I mean? Like fagakata flahi, make fun of everybody. And so there's those dynamics that if you're not, and like I said, I went to the faikava for the putu. I didn't even know like the peki. I didn't know the person who passed away.
Mm.
And I barely knew the loved ones who were in the circle.
Mm.
So like as far as like the whole reminiscing part of the conversations, like how am I to contribute?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was there for a little while and then I was like called my little cousin who lives like 5 minutes away. You guys running? Okay, cool.
That
Well,
was
you know
your
in that
in-laws family,
life,
right?
huh?
That was your in-laws family?
No, it's just one of the homies.
Mm.
But remember when we were on Johnny's live and
Yeah.
he was trying to invite the guy that was right next to me.
Yeah.
He was tuning into the live and he kept us in and then he goes, dude, Johnny keeps inviting me and I go, oh, I'll just show you. So I turned the camera to him. And he was like, hey, that's the guy I've been trying to invite.
Oh wow. Yeah. Johnny's good people, man.
Oh yeah, really good guy.
Yeah. So one thing I wanted to ask you, and you don't have to answer this, but is there something like in your mind that you would really like to, as we move forward with this podcast, that you'd really like to, this platform to become, or hoping for it to be, as you're part of it? Is there something it's a goal or anything?
I don't know. I feel like the art of conversation is being lost in the generation today.
Right.
So the way we chop it up on here, I feel like it encompasses a lot of that, the art of conversation. And I do hope that it does help other people realize, like, if you just if you want to strike a conversation, do it without any malice in your heart.
Right.
Do it genuinely, like you want to talk to somebody, and it'll always go well. Even if you're not even the type of person who knows how to carry a conversation well. As long as you do it and there's no malice in it and you're not freaking banging your head against the curb trying to create, no, just keep it organic, keep it genuine. And the more that happens, the better conversations get. You know what I mean?
No. I like that. Because I think I told you that one of the things I would like to do, including what you're just talking about, getting a lot of the youngsters back into the art of not only conversation, but the art of being able to discuss things and disagree and leave understanding a different idea without, having real bad conflict. I think that's a good thing for us to get our youngsters into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I think another thing is, when I grew up in Compton, I had perspectives of things that I didn't understand. I would love to have understood it, but from my perspective now in Florida, I understand things a lot better. And I'm hoping that the life you've lived, the life Inoke has lived, the life that Lolo has lived, I hope that as we speak, we can uplift others who may have been in, the same predicament we were growing up, and they could say, hey, we could do more than what I've seen. You know, there are guys who are
Yeah.
doing greater things. You know, not to like toot our horns, but just to say that there's nothing wrong with thinking big. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. I think that's one of those moments where humility becomes more poison than anything else.
Yeah.
Where you're told, keep it light. Don't
Take it
think too
easy.
much of it. Like,
Take it easy. Yeah.
no, think the world of it. Don't underestimate yourself. Like, go after it. Go after it with a full head of steam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's another thing too. I hope it becomes something that other kids can look to and be like, oh, well, these old guys did it and they're doing it. How come I can't? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I used to have a saying that back when one of my first deployments that I wrote down to kind of like push me through hard times, and it used to go like this: in your efforts, it is important that you strive for perfection in what you do. If this is not your goal, then it suffices that you do nothing at all. And all I'm trying to say is, if you're trying to do something, aluahua, you know, just go all the way, do it.
Yeah.
But if you don't reach that, oh, look at who we got here. Yes. Hey, you're early, man.
I saw it, eh?
Your mic is we can't hear you, bro.
Turn your mic on.
Yeah.
There it
Well,
is.
what's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Hey, why are you so early?
Hey, don't be sarcastic right now, all right?
Whoa.
Or what?
Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, here we go.
The Tongan people, the Tongan government.
So Tongan government, right?
Hey, he has a cross behind him, so let's get serious about this. Sabbath day. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we're just going through like we were talking about some of the things that some of the goals we want to reach, you know, like ideologically with doing this podcast. And you know, Gusi was saying, you know, he wants to bring back the art of conversation, and I just added to that, you know, maybe even the art of being able to disagree with one another, you know, intelligently. And then I just talked about how I think it's good to have a perspective from people who are living different lives in different places, and it gives those who are not where we are, you know, understanding that you could do whatever you want. You just have to strive for it. So, you want to add to the conversation?
Well, yeah, I'm sitting here with a couple guys, Saya and George.
Is your bodyguard?
And we are of different faiths.
Oh.
So we're of different faiths, and we disagree on some things doctrinally, but we go to each other's churches and we have discussions that you know, may
push each other to go higher in God.
Amen. Amen.
Yep.
So yeah. So
Hallelujah.
Do good discussions and being able to agree to disagree or agree to agree, right?
Agree to understand, yeah.
Yeah. Just like the article of Faith 13, when he was quoting the Apostle Paul, if there's anything virtuous, lovely, or good, or praiseworthy, we seek after these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with these gentlemen here, if there's anything virtuous about this guy, you know, I'm still trying to figure that one out. And then this guy, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we can find. But yeah. But I did hear a lot of interesting things in the past weekend about Tonga and the government of Tonga.
Oh yeah. Share it with us. What's going on?
Well, just its corrupt ways.
Whoa.
And and I've heard, well, one of the people I was talking to said that it's corrupt through and through, right?
Yeah.
Or else, how is it that much drugs is poisoning an entire island unless it was allowed in there by the higher ups? So.
Mm-hmm. You know what type of drugs?
Meth, for the most part.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah. Why?
No, it's
But yeah,
funny.
meth and for the most part, that's what it is, right? What comes from China and Australia and everything else?
Mm.
Maybe coke, maybe
Fentanyl.
fentanyl. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's coming straight from Colombia.
Colombia. Ay, caramba.
And
Colo-
from Tonga to Australia and everywhere else.
Tonga to Australia. So Tonga's a hub. Interesting. But yeah, some of these guys were close to government while they were in Tonga, so they actually know some of the people. Actually, one of the ministers in the government was here in Trenton last year,
Mm.
and he knows
The most corrupted
yeah,
one.
the most corrupt drug affiliated one out of all of them.
Well, you know the problem with the Tongan government is because they don't have multiple parties. They have technically a single party, and then you add on the parliamentary system, which is it's terrible because it's democratically run, so you can cross over on different sides of the aisle based off of whatever the issue is, and so because of that, corruption is huge. It's whatever makes you more money, and so in Tonga they have 17 seats, and then they have 9 nobles, and then they have the prime minister. So there's a total of 26 total seats in the parliament, and
Plus the king, right?
no, the king is not considered part of the parliament. He's actually the dignified portion of married to the parliament government. So him and the prime minister, they make up what they call the constitutional heads of the Tongan constitution. So
Right on.
yeah,
Yeah, just to keep everything on the up and up, you want to make sure you have constitutional heads.
yeah. So,
What
but
did you do in Tonga, George? Didn't you have a position in Tonga?
I was in the youth parliament. I was the deputy prime minister in the youth parliament for one of the seasons and minister of health in one of the seasons.
So this guy was a minister up in there, up in the government. So I talked to him a lot about stuff that goes on, and his dad is one of the kings Matapudes out here. So I talk to him sometimes, and yeah.
That guy has a bit of a Fijian accent.
I studied in Fiji for a couple of years.
Hmm.
I senior secondary during my high school.
Oh, where in Tonga are you from?
Waitongo,
Waitongo.
from the main island.
Yeah, my family's from Ngeleia. So
I grew up in Nilaya, dude.
yeah, the Tohi family.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know Ilima Tohi. That's yeah, her mom and my mom are first cousins.
Who's you to Alani?
What's that?
You
What
know,
did you say?
Alani Tohi?
Alani Tohi. Yeah, that's my mom's. Those are my mom's first cousins.
Yeah,
So
we
Solo
were mates
Tohi,
growing up, man.
Solo Tohi, which is Maka and them's dad. That
Right.
them and my grandmother, him and my grandmother are brother and sister.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
We used to
How
go
about
hang
you,
out.
buddy?
he's saying a prayer.
Yeah. So what you guys chop it up about?
We've been talking about I don't know. Do you remember Kusi? My mind goes blank after I dump it. I don't know. Yeah, we were talking about what's going on in Salt Lake. There's a lot of construction going on there, and we're talking about construction.
They're definitely moving furniture around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But well, what did we find out about the food truck incident?
I didn't really look into that.
Oh.
Maybe Kusi has more information about that. Yeah, but I think he looks like he's on the phone right now. But
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think that was in Salt Lake City.
that's wild, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild that the gang thing is still going strong.
Well, guns don't even have to be gang things at this point. Guns are just guns, but yeah. You're
Well,
not. I mean, brandishing guns. I mean, that's right.
yeah.
That's a threat, definitely.
Well, everyone's strapped here, so nobody does anything crazy.
Right. But I don't think they know the consequences of even brandishing
Yeah.
a weapon. That you have to. There has to be a legitimate threat, or else you're the threatening party, right?
Well, is Utah stand your ground state?
Um. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, because as
As far
long
as
as
I
you feel like
know.
somebody's trying to threaten you or harm you, you have the right to protect yourself.
Yeah, that didn't look like that, but I mean, context is everything, right?
Right.
So.
Hey, do you know what was going on with that, Kusi?
What?
He sent that video about some guys in the snow that had some guns, and I don't know if you saw.
Oh, oh, there's some dude. Like he showed up to Fanai, his baby mama's brother or something like that.
Dang.
The one with the food truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I heard about it. I don't. I know. I think it happened up north in Salt Lake.
Yeah. I don't think he passed conflict resolution class. So, yeah.
You know, in the words of Wyatt Earp, if you're gonna pull that fucking smoke wagon, you better fuck jerk that fucking motherfucker.
I think you're embellishing it a little bit. You're embellishing what he said just a little bit.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Go ahead and skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
Huh?
Right?
Yeah, I like
And
that.
and then
You know what I
and then
mean?
he started playing Power Slap like it was the fucking
Yeah.
Raging Hawaiian and shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest deterrent out here for guys who want to get crazy is that everyone's basically strapped. So,
Oh, dude, soccer moms got him out here.
yeah.
Soccer moms.
Yeah, dude.
Mm.
Let's go.
Oh. Are you using the Gava bucket for your stand?
Yeah, I friggin' left my stand out there.
Oh, I'm glad you could jump on. We thought you had to go back to work or something.
Oh boy, here we go.
No, I'm talking about your actual job. Maybe go and take away somebody's cane from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because see, I don't know if you heard this part on one of the first podcasts we had was he said there's a old school Tongan guy in it's a rest home, right?
Yeah, it's like a care center.
Yeah. And I guess you could tell the story better than I can, but
I don't know about old.
Yeah. It's geriatrics.
yeah. So
Tell the story. You're
was
in
he
my
using-
ear.
why was he
So
using it?
tell the story so I can hear it.
Which story was it?
With the guy with the crutch, and he kept hitting his neighbor.
Yeah, so there's a guy in there that can't walk, that needs assistance walking everywhere, right? So he's usually in his bed and he yells out, just, and he'll do that for as long as he needs to before a nurse to come and get him. And he has moved 3 different rooms already because his roommate has hated that he has to do that.
Mm.
Well, his most recent roommate that he's in right now is a Tongan guy. This Tongan guy has terrible gout, so his joints, hurt, and he's really in pain, whatever, most of the time. But he has crutches if he needs to walk. And so I walked by his room one day, and the guy, the Yeller, Old Yeller, we'll just call him Old Yeller.
Mm.
Old Yeller was in this room, and he was laying there, but he wasn't making any noise. He was laying there with a blanket, kind of pulled up. And I was like, that's weird. He's not yelling. Then I went about my day, because now he's in the room with the Tongan guy, and I usually stop by over there and talk to him. So I stopped by the Tongan guy, chopped it up with him, said what's up and whatever. And then he started to tell me that his roommate kept on yelling all the time. And I was like, yeah, I'm used to him yelling. I don't know why he's not yelling anymore. That's crazy. And he said, yeah, ever since got in here, when he yells, I would grab my crutch and I would reach over and move my curtain over and freaking poke him with it, right? He would either poke him on the side of his head where he's able to, or he's poking him on his arm. And the first few times he was yelling, but eventually he would hit him enough times, this old man, and he's laying in his bed, and his bed is closer to the ground, so whatever, to the point where he stopped yelling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, dang, that's crazy. Because he moved him to 4 different rooms, and finally he got to a place where he stopped yelling, and now he just waits patiently for the nurses. And the old Tongan guy was like, "Ew, how ya henyo longo a holo heni, pagone longo a pego, tuake mo toko toko, hoga yak, ka yak." And he would look at the old Tongan guy, and he was like, tell the nurses, pointed to the nurses, and tell them, he wants to call the police on him. And then the Tongan guy would tell him, "Get that guy out of here before I pick him up and throw him outside and stuff," right? But the nurses are like, "No, we like him here because he doesn't yell as much anymore. He's not bothering anybody anymore. He's peacefully sitting here, and nobody knew how to get him to shut up. But we didn't know that all we had to do was put him next to a freaking Tongan guy with a crutch, and that fixes the problem." So, yeah, it was an interesting turn of events. But yeah, every time I walk by that room, he's either waiting or he's crawling out with his arms trying to get out quietly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He's usually crawling and yelling. "Ah, ah." But yeah, he learned that day that you're gonna, be quiet, or this Tongan guy is gonna hit you with his crutch.
Eventually,
You know what I mean?
those two are going to become best friends. You know that, right?
Oh, they're cool now. They're cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So what happened? You got busy? You went to like a Wesleyana church or something?
I went today. Usually, like last week, I got out. I went to it's Assembly of God. I went to Assembly of God. Came back here because I had a bowl mix. Then I went to church. I came back here and they had Bible study with a Pentecostal preacher. So get as much Zion as possible,
Yeah. My grandfather, his name is Unga, but he was a Wesleyan preacher, and so the Sundays that we went to his place after we went to our sacrament, our whole 3-hour meeting, it was rough, man. Because you go in there.
Right.
You guys put the Parangi guy next to the Tongan dude just so he can be quiet?
Yeah, dude.
Kay elo money, dude.
Yeah, dude, the nurses love it. And the Tongan guy keeps telling them, "Go tayo nurse, if I'm now But the nurses keep telling him, "No, we like that he's here because he doesn't make that much noise anymore. Like he doesn't bother anybody or anything." But the Tongan guy keeps telling him, "Ko tangi patambarangi. Ko neki ilonga pe ko huke hake ai pui pui. Ko le shima pe ko puke ai toko toko. Hey, whangalongo na tai ko ligi tu ai."
Wow.
Yeah, and then he just lays there. Now he just lays there and waits for the nurse. So
How would that be to be in your 80s and just at 80 years old experiencing Tongan parenting and shit? Gosh damn.
In its rawest form.
That's
Yeah.
crazy because even at 80, the method still works.
100%. Dude, I told you, Tony came back from the NFL training camp. He was at the Lions.
Yeah.
And he came back, and the old man's policy. Those two things. That guy came downstairs, looked at Tony, and was like, the old man's like 60 at the time. Yeah. And Tony was like, oh, it got, the old man slaps him with his left hand. Slaps with his left hand, and he's like, oh, like he said in his head, he was like, oh, this guy lost it. Like that hurt, but it wasn't. And then the old man came with his right hand, dude, right up against a spot, and one of Tony's feet went forward, and the other one turned inward. I was like, hey, call the Lions and see if they'll sign Dad.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, the
dude.
old man. It works.
It works.
It's a proven method.
Yeah. Yeah, and the nurses know, but they appreciate that, you know. He doesn't bother anybody else because we've had to move him to a few different rooms because of all the complaints. But now
Yeah.
he's quiet. He waits. He presses his button and waits. You know what I mean? If he can't wait because he can't walk, he just starts
He's got
crawling,
Debo on the
military elbows. You know what I mean? Trying to crawl outside.
He's
Sometimes
got
even-
Debo
Even
on the
this,
freaking
this
block.
OG Tongan told me one time, or sometimes he'll wake up and he'll move his curtain, you know, the other, you know, over so he can look down at the palanca and he'll just go like. And when he tells him to go, he'll just automatically roll onto his stomach onto the floor and just start crawling out, dude. You're like, dude, you can't do that, dog. He has to be loaded into a wheelchair, but this guy's like, no. So they'll go to the dining area and just sit there all day with everybody else. He's Tongas, bro.
And he low crawls there the whole way. He low crawls all the way to the dining room.
Well, until the nurses see him, then they'll come over and help him into a chair, strap him and everything good, and you know, and get him over there nice and comfortable, and then he'll just sit there all day.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, dude, it's hilarious.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know, sometimes the OG tongue is all you need, man.
That's
That's
crazy.
it.
So that you know, it's a proven method, like you said. It's a proven method.
It's a proven method.
And I've been coming to work every day, and I can hear him. You know, for the first 3 or 4 weeks coming to work, I can hear him wherever he is. But ever since he's got into this room like 3 weeks ago, it's nice and quiet throughout the whole building,
Over,
dude.
yeah.
It's crazy.
All because of a disabled Tongan dude was aggressive. It's crazy. It doesn't matter what Tongans get in their hands; they can use anything as a weapon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a movie I watched recently. It's called The Baron or something like that. The Baron Toa.
Oh yeah, the Brenthal.
Yeah, and there's a part of it where I guess one of the kids gets in trouble and he has to go call his mom to come get some money back from somebody who stole money from him. And just listening to the mom in Tongan, Tafului, these gangster guys, and then telling them, hey, did you give any money to the church? And then she tells them get their money out, and they're all like, you know, and even one of the main gangster guy goes, when she walks in, one of them goes, hey, I have iputi, and she took for iputi, go na, where's the money? I want the money.
Yeah.
I almost felt like, man, I probably shouldn't say anything because, you know, I feel like I'm in that scene and she might tafului me too.
Yeah. Telling you, dog. It's a proven method, and it'll continue to prove that it is a very effective way of. It's just very effective way of eliminating, you know, the riffraff.
Yeah.
Well, we know that it works on adjusting behavior.
100%.
You know?
That's your first bucket?
Yep. And it's a strong one.
Yeah. You heard about this new this aged kava they got up in Salt Lake?
Aged?
Yeah. That's what Lucy was telling me.
The kava they have right now, they say it was grown in Vava'u, but I feel like it was cooked in a lab, dude. It is. I can't handle that shit, dude.
You drink it?
Yeah, I can't. Like I avoid Fitness House because of it.
What are you saying?
It's very strong cover.
Legit grown, 7 years, legit.
They're saying they're saying longer than that, and it feels like it.
Do you think as much kava that Tonga supplies that they have any 7-year kava left?
Yeah.
They do?
I think so.
Do it.
I think so.
It covers it way more than 7 years.
Really?
Intentionally do it.
So there's
Yeah, you know, I like Carnivalu.
I like who?
I think it was Alai Carnivalu. Lives over here in Utah. His brother, I guess, because his dad or his grandpa was Motopuaka. But he said that over there where they grow kava over there, they have kava that's older than that.
What?
I have relatives in Niue that has over 10 years cover.
That's still growing, or that's amazing. Because you would think that the supply would go down if you're supplying the entire world, but you're still planting at the same time.
I mean, you think about it, coconuts aren't coconuts still the number one export in Tonga?
Is it?
Not anymore.
What is it?
Covers.
Oh, kava.
Oh, kava.
Kava
Okay.
replaced coconuts.
Yeah, it was copra for a while.
Yeah.
That's crazy because we never ran out of coconuts. That's for damn sure.
They only switch because middleman's been cheating the Tongans. That's why the Tongans don't want to do it anymore.
Oh,
So rightfully so.
so get your own copra, huh?
Well, yeah, we were talking about Lolo and I and Inoki. We were talking about going over there and seeing if we could cut the middleman out or something. You know.
And what?
No, we need to find out how the entire system is working.
Oh, because of the prices.
Well, no, just to find out. I mean, if we can find out all the details, the intricate details of how it's moving, how it's growing, who's growing it, where, so on and so forth. I think we can at least figure out what's best for buyers and sellers, consumers, see if there's any room for more business. Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna be chased out of Tonga if you do that.
Not if
Stepping
we
on
take
somebody's toes and shit.
Not if we take somebody that's already in it.
Somebody who's part of somebody who's well known, whose family is well known or something.
Right, in the business.
Yeah.
I saw Vaques out there
Where?
in Tonga.
For what?
He took Kingi, went to go Eva. They're in Mua.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the last guy I thought I'd ever see go to Tonga.
Dude, he's been there a couple times since he got
I didn't
with
know.
Delta.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I didn't know Delta flew there, or it's just a.
No, I think it's just to a certain place, and then he goes from there.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
What else we got going on, fellas?
What else is there?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about Tonga. What else is
Let's talk about Hawaii.
I saw a preview of one of your guys, one of the episodes that I missed, and it was the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, if your son or your daughter or your son and your wife were to die, who would you save if they were gonna fall off a cliff? And
That's such a fucking stupid question.
and
You
that's
know
why
why I say that though? I say that because it's such a disingenuous question.
Yeah.
It's a question where somebody has to come out the bad guy.
Right.
Like as a husband, you have to put your wife first. As a I'll figure it out if that ever fucking happens. How about that? And guess what? I don't walk uphill for fun, so I don't hike.
Yeah, so we kind of had a that's why I had to edit it the way that I edited it, so you could see my point of view too.
Hey, is Lecky in the lobby?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Oh wait. Oh, there he is. That's the stage. There you go.
Hey, let me fucking in and defend myself, Usis.
Oh,
All
what?
right? Don't talk about my question.
Oh, was it your question?
It was my
Oh yeah, it
question
was his question.
to end the podcast just with some bullshit on some bullshit. It wasn't serious. Come on, guys.
I'm not saying you. I didn't say it was. Holy shit!
Like we don't want to leave the conversation like.
So you're supporting what I said, that it was a stupid question, right?
Yeah,
you said
it was purposely
okay,
asked.
So then we're on the same page. Why are you jumping in to defend yourself on something that doesn't need being defended?
Let me get in here and intervene with these guys.
Intervene what? Intervene what, dude? That's what I'm saying. You're agreeing with what I just said.
No, I just want to say hello to you guys, you beautiful human beings. You know?
What are you doing? Low skin fade? What are you doing?
Just a little,
dude.
Just a little burst fade with a mullet.
Some little high school girls came over here to ask my nephew to mort to a dance. Over here banging on my door like they the damn police, dude.
First time I ever heard of that mort.
Yeah, that's a Utah thing. There's mort.
What is
mort,
Durfee?
Sadies. Huh?
What is Durfing?
Durfing is dry humping.
Oh, okay. What is the other slang they use in Utah to get away with it and try to make it seem like it's not having sex?
Soaking.
Soaking. Put it in, but don't move, huh?
Yeah, and then somebody shakes the bed.
Oh, damn, bro.
I never heard of that, man.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what
It's called soaking.
bro.
It's a Zuby thing. It's a BYU thing. It's not okay. Real talk. It's not. It's not really a thing. They're fucking. They're fucking. I woke up under the wire every day of my life.
So it's basically cougar coping, right? So
yeah. But what they say is so this is how that one of the ways that whole thing came to be, right? Two people figured out what soaking was. They did it, and then old girl was on top and just decided not to abide by the rules of soaking, and ended up going and making him finish. And so he tried to charge her with sexual assault.
He charged
and then he tried to charge her with sexual assault, and then everybody was like, "Oh, they're all doing it."
It used to be called floating.
Floating.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, when Lolo was in Provo, when he was floating.
Yeah.
Floating is what the concrete guys do. So.
Yeah.
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 Even the Fox. I will float if she mock you.
We floated, motherfucking. You know what I mean? To let it nigga weeks. Look with that mug too.
I'm a Mackie.
Yeah, fuck tap on that mug. You know what I'm saying? I'm tap on that. Hey, boy.
Tap on the shit out of them.
So wait a minute. I got something to say real quick. I just thought about this. So we've been going on here for just about 2 hours, and before we started, Inoki said he was going to cut hair. So he's been cutting hair this whole time, but he waited until he heard a certain segment that he jumped on. I don't understand.
I just got back to my own house. That's why.
Okay,
I'm at home now.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you're at home now.
Yeah. I'm just wondering because it seems a
Don't
little
try to
questionable.
catch
You know
me
what
in my ways.
what I didn't know? Something that I didn't know was the term sloughing is only a Utah thing.
I think that's a Tongan thing. In Tonga, they say sloughing.
What?
Oh, really?
When I was at Johanna, did you slough for school? Like, I don't even know what that is. You mean ditch?
Or cut?
Yeah.
Or Skip.
Yeah. Truancy. Yeah.
No, we
Wait,
never
Hookie?
got.
You know, parents getting in trouble for truancy now.
That's
Yeah.
a California thing. They're doing that in Salt Lake now.
They
It's all
always did
over.
it. They always did it. When I got in trouble with truancy, my dad had to go to court.
That's crazy.
So I stopped doing that. Because
Yeah,
he
I got
just
a
about
little.
rearranged my damn face.
Oh, I got a little modern mullet today. I think I'm gonna let it go, man. I think I'm just gonna take it all the way down.
For what?
Medium skid fade all the way around.
You?
Yeah,
Keep the mullet, dude.
the mullet.
Show us the party in the back real quick.
The mullet. You want to see
Oh
the
yeah,
mullet?
your hair is longer now.
Yee-hee!
Yeah.
Trying to
Yeah.
do things he never had a chance to do when he was younger, at his older age.
Cheeseburger!
Hey. Oh.
Ma'alahi.
Damn, son.
Ma'alai. Huh?
Ma'allah.
That's the
So
way to do it, dude.
beautiful.
Hey, Alex. With great power comes great responsibility, man.
Don't forget it.
Oh man, malo pito.
Malo, Papa.
Excuse me?
Yeah, 7 year, 8 year, 9 year, 10 year cover in Utah.
12 years, bro. 12-year kava.
You gotta come and try it, dude.
Yeah, it's
I've
aged to
never said
perfection.
this in my entire life. I can't handle it, dude. It's the type of cover I have to drink at home. There's no way I can go drink it anywhere else. I'm not making it home.
Wow.
How does it taste? Is there any aftertaste
Clean.
or anything?
Clean.
Okay.
It's clean, dude. And the thing is, we upped the water. We upped the water, and I pulled off of. We upped the water, and I pulled off of. I was in Springville coming home. I pulled off of Provo Center, went and parked in front of Grandpa's house, Second South, and freaking took a nap, dude.
Dang.
I almost hit the median like 3 times.
Bro. And you were at
And
fitness?
this wasn't, I usually those type of, like, that type of driving comes after, like if you start at, like, noon one day and you end at, like, the next night or whatever. We finished at 1:30.
That's interesting. Yeah, that sounds legit because if it tasted clean and you used more water and you still got there, those are the recipes to some really good kava.
Fina
What's the
texted me
color?
last night. Dude, it's not dark.
Is it like creamy?
It's not too light. It's like
It's like
a
coffee
mocha.
that you put creamer in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one.
That is the one. Especially if it was more water.
Yeah, dude,
it's
we
still-
added more water. We doubled the fucking water in it.
Damn. And
Maybe
it
it has
still had the power.
maybe it has a little bit of that fentanyl in there.
Bro, it's probably Ewa kava, bro. Last time I had kava like that was Ewa kava, bro.
I heard
I've never
Ewakawa's
admitted.
good.
I've never admitted to not being able to handle a batch of kava. Like Christina called me and said, "Hey, you coming too?" I was like, "Fuck that, dude. You guys finish that batch and then I'll come over."
Take it easy.
See you on the next round.
All right.
Man, that sounds wild. Why don't you just do kava malohi? That's all you got to do.
Might as well.
You do it here.
I drink the freaking bottle of Jack I got over here in my cupboard.
Yeah. Bottle of Jack. Hey, so I don't know if you guys saw the text Tuesday. We got Mops coming on. I don't know if you guys have any contributors that want to jump up, but You know, it'd be nice to get some names up in here just to, you know, mix it up a little bit. I feel like Inoki knows so many people, but he gatekeeps his relationships.
Oh, 100%.
I am a nobody. I know nobody, dude.
And see, that's
Liar.
that's what a person who gatekeeps says.
You between those two guys on the right side of the street, they know thousands and thousands of people. They come from great lineage.
What the hell? I'm named after an alcoholic.
Out of you three, who's a president of their Kalapti?
Those two both used to be presidents. They're ex-presidents, so it's not the same.
He's asking. No, it's not
It's
the
not the
same,
same, bro.
Stop trying to say that,
It's all
dude.
the same, guys.
No, it's not.
Stop trying to
Dude.
shit.
Currently, who's the only guy in the panel who is a president?
God, that means nothing, dude. What does that
As we
mean?
speak.
That means he knows everybody. Basically, he's royalty.
What does that even mean, dude? That has no meaning anywhere, bro.
If you want to talk to anybody in Provo area or Utah County, Kusi's the guy. If you want to talk to freaking Kalani Sitake or Fesi or, you know, offensive coordinator, like Kusi can get us there. Or any coaches, you know, especially the Polys, because his cousin is on the run, still running backs coach over there too.
I can get maybe the running back coach on here. That's it.
Kusi, are you
Maybe.
Harvey? Harvey Lungy?
Harvey Unga.
Yeah, I'm both of them.
Oh yeah, he's a Langi.
Harvey Lungy's grandpa, my grandma's his oldest sister. And then Harvey Unga's dad is my mom's brother.
Yeah, Harvey Unga's coaching at BYU. Harvey Lungy is where's Harvey Lungy these days?
He's just running his own program, training program.
Oh, that's right.
That
He's training the kids now.
He started he does the bud pens. What's it called? CBD?
Yeah.
He does the CBD pens.
CBD pens? Oh, it's like a what is that?
Vape.
Like a vape?
It's like a vape. Yep.
Yeah.
So there you
he's
go.
coming out here with their they do the combine. You know how Harvey owns that combine thing?
Yeah.
They're running it at my son's school on March 7th.
Yeah. Well, I hear a lot of these connections of really like high profile people, but I don't hear a lot of you know, appointments to the podcast. I'm just saying, you know, the whole idea is let's get some people up on here. That's all I'm saying, you know.
I mean, I'll ask. I'm never too mad to ask.
That's all I do. I just ask.
But do I think he'll do it?
He'll probably watch a few episodes and like, oh hell no.
Well, what's funny is I get a call and my cousin's like, dude, I never thought your social media ever reached this far, but what the fuck is Sky that shit, huh? I was like, what? Why? And he was like, one of the coaches told me to hit you up and ask you about it. And I was like, gosh damn. And I gave him the whole. This was the insulting thing. I told him everything that happened, and then he was, dude, you've done worse. And I was like, what the fuck did you just say?
He was like,
dude, you've
that's
done worse.
it.
That's it?
Look and see if you want your house again.
And then I started laughing about that, and I went to the Faikava that night. And one of the boys brought it up. Hey, did you guys see yada yada? And Fitness like, yeah, I saw it. Man, some Disney ass shit. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. That side.
How are we looking for tomorrow?
Hey, guy that shit got all the way back, man.
God, that shit. Oh.
You guys gonna be available for tomorrow? You guys want to
Yep.
shut it down and we'll talk about it tomorrow?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Well, hey,
Yep.
if you guys been watching this entire time, I know we have 2 or 3 people who've been watching consistently. Thank you for being here with us. And then eventually this will be put onto Spotify by tomorrow morning. Appreciate it from Alex, from Goofy, the other Alex below me, Inoke, and Spider-Man down at the bottom, Lolo Tuyaki. All right, much love, guys.
I'm going with Mike J. I go.
Yeah. Yeah. Light it up. Grab a drink, we bout to chop it up. Yeah. Yeah. Chop it up. Chop it up. We just vibing, never run. Real talk, no filter, no front. Laughing loud, that's how we run. Chop it up. Chop it up. Best nights when the words don't stop. From the soul, yeah, we keep it a book. That's the vibe when we chop it up. Pull up. No plan, just a move. Kicks on the couch, we in the groove, yeah. Deep combos at 2 a.m. Fix the world and we laugh again. No phone, just us and the vibe. Truth on the table, we keep it live. We just vibing, never rushing. Real talk, no filter, no front. Rapping loud, that's how we run. Chop it up. Best nights when the word don't stop. From the soul, yeah, we keep it above. It's the vibe when we chop it up.